Guys, Zelonius here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be ranking every promo on the game so far from S to D tier, just in terms of what I thought of them at the time. We have to try it's not easy to do this, but we have to try as fairly as possible rank them purely based on when they came out. Comparing Foot Birthday to Centurions in terms of the players isn't going to be fully fair when Foot Birthdays come out they're half a year later. And some promos are like a week long, some are like 2 weeks, so we have to think about that too. We're going to go for all of them and we're going to rate them S to D tier. Team of the week, D tier, like it's useless. I just don't know why they've not freshened it up. I barely ever see anyone use a team of the week. This Ballon d'Or thing where we got a few options to use for a weekend, I'm going to go B tier. It was okay. The kind of promo, it was a very small one, for what it was decent. If at the time they'd done like a special mode where you could use all these Ballon d'Or cards or something, that would have been really sick and really fun. But no, they kind of didn't do a lot with the opportunity. Centurions, not a lot of particularly great cards. Season objectives ones of Marlon and Grealish were okay. But the promo itself didn't have a lot going for it. The choices were a bit boring. I'm going to go C tier. Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC25? Want that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out IGGM.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out IGGM.com today. The icons were okay. This Champs Mastery thing, just the Mastery thing in general, I'm going to go C. The odds of getting anything good was good and the swap stuff with it was crap, so I cannot really massively rate it. Fantasy FC, I'm going to go A tier for this. I'm biased about these type of promos. I like any promo that's got any sort of like dynamic based on real football. I also just think it was a good choice of cards. They gave us a few cards that had just moved clubs as well, like Marmouche, Kvaratskhelia, Rashford. It was good and a lot of really good options in there. And obviously, some of these cards still have potential to get promoted, upgrades. So for me, really good. And there was a lot of different cards, a lot of cheap ones, good value in there. I really like it. I think promos like this are good, so that's A tier for me. Also got the fantasy hero stuff as well. The Pro Live one, I'm going C tier. It just takes too long. The cards don't get upgraded quickly enough. They're barely usable because of that. Why would anyone care to invest in them? Flashbacks this year, we're going to go B tier. The choices have genuinely been pretty good, but the prices generally haven't been that good and not that accessible, so they just try and rip you off of it. Foot Birthday. In terms of the choice of cards and the fact they're all 5-star, 5-star, the evolutions that we get in it with the flashback CR7 SBC, I'm going to go S tier. I think this has been up there for the best promo this year. I really like it. There's a lot of accessible cards, a lot of good ones. And this is just the first week of it, so we're going to get at least 2 weeks, I'd imagine. And I like this like evolution where you can get the retro designs as well. Heroes and icons are not bad for it as well. Future Stars, A tier, really good choices. I think some of the choices are fairly obvious in general. Good mix of players. Globetrotters, I always like them trying out new like promos, but the chemistry on it was decent. I'm going to go B tier. I think that was solid. Grassroots Greats, it was okay. Probably B tier again. In terms of what we should realistically be getting in it, then promos, most promos probably D tier in the sense of they should be getting all sorts of different stuff going along with it. It's just packs for the most part, but I have to go based off of what you tend to get on FIFA. On this day icon, I'd go A tier. These have been pretty reasonably priced and given us some cool players. Don't even remember seeing this Burkham. When did he come out? He's pretty good. Player of the month, D tier. These are always pretty awful cards and stupidly priced. Numero Foot, solid. I'd go B tier. A lot of very good players in there. They definitely could have put 2 playstyle pluses on some of the better ones though. Team of the year, I'm going C tier. Cards are just inaccessible, overpriced, not a lot of ways to grind it. I think Team of the Year is an awful promo in terms of why is that? Why are these level of cards coming out that's so much better than anyone else? Obviously to make EA money, but I don't like it. Thunderstruck, not as good as last year in my opinion. I'm going B/C tier. Choice of cards, okay, but somewhat predictable. And the promos or upgrades, okay. Pack weight was awful though. I don't think it was a particularly great promo. Total Rush, C tier. A lot of the cards here are very similar to other promos, not very exciting. This 2002 icon that we got with Zidane, that was S tier, very, very good from EA. Honourable mentions, B, C tier. Track Stars, C tier, not a lot going on, it was a short promo though. Trailblazers, B tier, some pretty good cards early on. Road to the Final, not a lot of cards here actually. Why is there so few cards? I mean, B, C tier, I don't know, it's dynamic, but there's not a lot there. The road to the knockouts, like B tier, was okay. Just Ultimate Cover Star, yeah, whatever. Ultimate Succession, D tier, was boring, like no one cares about that promo. The Heroes, the Prime Heroes, probably like S tier, I'd say. This was very cool. Some very good art style as well on the cards. Winter Champions, some of these were solid, it was like B. Winter Wildcards, I like this, I've got A tier. Don't think it was as good and creative as some previous years, but we did get some pretty good usable cards. Again, the problem with a lot of top promos on FIFA FC games is that if you get anything remotely good, they tend to just be stupidly priced because the pack weight on them's awful. They need to come up with a more balanced system. Like the John Duran card that's just come out for birth is like 50k, is like fodder price. He's really good. If you're Premier League, he'd probably be worth a fair bit more. But he should be worth more than that, but then the top player should be worth a bit less. They need to do something to fix that, really. The World Tour cards we've been getting, these are like C tier, they've been pretty dreadful. Adama was very good for when he came out. The rest of them, though, can't really say a lot about them. I don't know what you guys think. I think the promos this year, a bit of mixed bag. I like that EA is still trying to come up with new concepts. I like ones where they do like dynamic promos based on real life football. I like ones where they do new chemistry systems so the promo cards are easy to fit into your team. Ultimately, Ultimate Team should be about putting who you want in your team. You should never, ever have to worry about fitting cards in because they just won't work. That is really boring and really annoying when you get a card that you really like. You're like, oh, I have to change half my team to fit him in. It gets better as the year goes on. Icons make a big difference with it. But it is just a frustrating concept, let's be honest. As always, appreciate you guys tuning in. Please keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.